Welcome to the deep woods of North Florida.
Hey there.
I'm Randy.
I'm Tammy.
Of course, you guys know that, right?
Yep.
At least most of you. Welcome to our neck of the woods.
And we are in the woods today. It's not so hot we can't do this.
Yeah. It's been a minute, hasn't it, guys?
It's been a minute. It's been so hot.
Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll get caught up first.
Okay.
And then following this video here, I think we're going to have a little discussion on sustainability and what sustainability is and what our sustainability is. You know, there's a difference between sustainability and self-sustainability.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about that after a little while.
Yeah.
But right now, I guess what we need to do is kind of roll back when things just kind of started slowing down. I personally, at the time when we started slowing down a little bit, was getting the, the feelings that I guess a lot of the other channels get, when their channel kind of hits flatlines, dead ends, and everything you could do and everything you do doesn't do anything. And we had done a video and someone had made a comment saying, "Where you at?" And I said, well, we just kind of taking a, just a short break. And I'm going to blame you, Robin, because you're the one that said if you need a break, you take it, because we'll be here. Don't worry about us. I know you feel obligated to making videos for us, but you don't owe us anything. And, well, that kind of led into a break.
Yeah.
And, it just seemed that every time we did a video and put a video up, that YouTube would stop promoting the previous videos and just promote the one video. And I was actually afraid to do anything else and upload it because it just seemed that YouTube really didn't care.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, YouTube don't go, we'll just take a break. Well, taking a break led into getting lazy. and that's the only way I can explain it. But in my defense, the first 2.5 years, that we were working on the channel, doing all the videos and Tammy's cooking videos, we were pumping them out 4 and 5 a week.
Yeah.
We got up to, over 600 and something videos in all. And, our other part of our life was really suffering, being able to, have a little bit extra money to go here and there or whatever. So, my 62-year birthday anniversary was coming up and Social Security was going to start. And I wanted to have a little bit of money in the bank, and I wanted to have a few things done before that started coming in so that things would be a lot easier as we rolled into another phase of our life.
Yeah.
That's what we ought to do. We ought to...
The phases of our life.
The phases of our life. Like sand laying out on the ground in the middle of the woods. Yeah. But anyway, whatever. Okay. And so my laziness kind of made Tammy lazy. And so anyway, it's just not. We had a date. We had a D-Day. And D-Day was September 10th when my first Social Security check come in, right? So I didn't have to worry about building so many traps. And that was going to be the day that we were going to get, I guess you could say, rock and roll.
Yeah.
Well, about that time, about that same time, my son,
the one that went to Montana,
the one that was so excited, was one that was never coming back to Florida. Well, guess what?
He's back.
He's back.
And he's with us.
And he moved out. He moved out here. And
so it's loud. My grandkids are here. There's 3 of them. Babies crying. Kids
I don't mind so
screaming.
much the kids being loud, but it's my son that really drives me nuts. You know, I mean, I love him to death, but you know, he's
high strung.
He's high strung, and he's very type A.
Type A.
Okay.
He's worse than his dad ever was. He really is.
Yeah.
But he is type A.
He is like seriously type A plus. Okay. I mean, if you could be on the honor roll for type A, that's where he is.
Yeah.
He's, you know, he's ambitious. He's anxious. He's not patient. And, you know, not only that, he is smarter than everybody else in the entire world. And so therefore, Tammy and I are going back to the school of hard knocks.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
But that makes it also really difficult to do a video. Because
yeah, it does.
It is
loud.
Loud.
Because as soon as, you know, something erupts, it's kind of like, oh, man, not again. And, you know, and so that kind of like pushes us out. Well, he's not here right now.
Yeah, he's at work.
He's at work.
And the kids are gone.
And the kids are gone. And, but, you know, he did say something the other day that kind of struck chord. He says he's going to, you know, he's dealing with me because I'll say something to let him know, you know, where that boundary line is. And he thinks I'm picking on him, but I'm not really picking on him. I'm showing some love and some guidance. And he did say something the other day that he says, I know it's going to take a while. And I know that, you know, things aren't going well here, you know, but he says, I'm kind of hoping that, you know, things are going to get better and we're going to get along a lot better. You know, I mean, he loves us. Don't get me wrong. And I love him, but that don't mean I like him. Sometimes I love him. You know, I'd hate to see him go. Yeah. I'd love for him to stay here. Yeah. So long as, you know, things kind of went the way they're supposed to be going. But, you know, he still needs to work. He still needs to provide for himself. I could use a helping hand around here.
And he has been doing that. Not
a whole lot. I've been up working on the roof of the camper while he's driving the tractor mowing the yard, okay?
Yeah, but Randy's neglected to tell you that the mower got to go over 6 foot tall weeds and grass because it took us all summer.
Now, we didn't just neglect you.
Yeah.
We neglected everything because we were on a mission. We were going to put out traps and we were going to work and we were going to get ahead, and we have gotten ahead.
Yeah, we got ahead. And we had some things that we really needed to take care of, like the roof on the camper. And so Randy saved and got all that money ready. He's already been up there working on it. And it's all sanded down and it's all taped around, and now it's got to be whatever that is he's got to do next.
Anyway, I'll do a video on that here eventually. Yeah. But that's I hope you guys never have to go through with what I'm going through.
Yeah, no.
On that roof.
You know, which, you know, it's a 2014
it doesn't, that's really not the point.
No.
The point of the matter is, the reason why it has been so difficult is because my most honorable and most knowledgeable father, dad, suggested that I put this material up that he gave us. And he said, this is what you need to put on the roof.
Oh,
and
that's
this
right.
will keep it from leaking. And he gave me this stuff that he had used at one time. He said it worked great. Well, you know, he's got a fiberglass roof, and the stuff he gave me was an aluminum-based compound made for metal and fiberglass roofs. Well, I have what's called a EDPM, elastro, whatever, polyethylene material, you know, rubber. And so I put that stuff on the roof, and that crap just like dried and got hard as a rock and flaked, and sheets of that stuff, crusty, flowed off the top of the camper. And what I'm having to do is get up there.
You had to sand that whole
I got a clip I'll show you here real quick. But I was up there, I was like hand scraping, I'm sanding, I'm wire brushing.
And I can't get up there because I get vertigo. And if I fall, I'm dead.
Yeah.
So I don't get up there at all. So I couldn't help him.
You know, I mean, the camper's, you know, 39 feet. And, you know, so I've got 39 feet by 8 feet of crusty, flaky roofing stuff that I have to get off of that rubber without hardly tearing the rubber up. Now, my scraper did a number in a couple of spots, but I'll go over that when I get to that video. Right now, you know, I've got that all cleaned off, and I've got it all taped up, and we are secure from the rain. We were getting to a point where we were filling up buckets twice a night in a heavy rain with a leak, and we got that fixed. But see, but you know, now let's go back to the lazy part of it.
Okay, we can go back to lazy.
Let's go back to being lazy.
We can tell you all about it.
Yeah, well, for the first couple of years, you know, during the spring and the summer months, Tammy, if you'll go back and watch a lot of those videos during that time frame, she was dripping sweat.
Pouring sweat.
I mean, her hair.
Pouring sweat. My hair would be soaked.
She was soaked.
Because there's no air conditioning in that outdoor kitchen.
You couldn't see me behind the camera, but I was soaked too. But we were dedicated and determined.
Yeah, we were going to get those videos out 3 or 4 a week. You know, sometimes it was even 5. I mean, if we was feeling froggy, you know, we can get out there and do it.
Yeah, we did them every night. In fact, we did so many videos, Tammy can't even remember what she did. She said, what do you want for dinner? I said, Tammy, go back and look at the video.
Go look at a video.
It's all good. You know, just
tell me what you want.
Watch my taste test. And then I'll tell you if I'll eat it, right? Yeah. But anyway, you know, but with the heat of the summer, the spring, which was onset early, back in May. Early.
And I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older, but I'm going to tell you what, I just couldn't do it.
No, it was just freaking hot.
It was so hot.
It was just hot.
It was just hot.
And we couldn't handle it. I could only come outside for like 15, 20 minutes at a time.
You should have seen us building crab traps. We'd get up early in the morning, work 2 hours, and quit, and go in the house.
Go inside.
Come back out late in the evening, work 2 hours. We worked 4 hours a day because we just couldn't.
You know, and I got this, you know, this big barrel fan over here, and I couldn't even function
with the barrel fan. He was still pouring sweat.
It was just bad. I don't know. Am I getting old?
Yeah, we're just getting old.
You know, I mean, the channel is this month on October 26th is our 3-year.
Yeah, 3 years.
3-year anniversary with the channel. Yeah. And actually, I never honestly, truly thought, you know, we'd make it this far. I'd always thought we'd run out of stuff to say or run out of things to do. But it's never ending. It does not end. There's always
something.
Always something. Now, I will say this to you guys, that we haven't completed any projects that we could have done videos on and showed you what we were doing. Well, yeah, I got a couple. But they are recorded. They are. Yeah, I got the tractor, and you know, we just finished rebuilding our crab wire bending table. Oh yeah, where do you see that video?
Yeah.
And let's see. But, you know, I can't even see the Durango, hardly the Durango or the boat on the other side of the property through all the weeds.
Through all the weeds.
I mean, they're up this high. We're going to finish, hopefully, getting all those cut down this next weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I had tractor problems again.
Oh, yeah.
But I think what I'm going to do, you know, I didn't. Whoop, hold on.
Uh-oh. He's fiddling with his microphone.
I didn't take you guys through the painstaking, you know, motions of doing the tractor, but I had several issues to contend with. You know, one was fuel.
But every time you fix one, something else broke.
One was electrical, and one was fuel. Well, you need all three of those elements to function
at the same time.
At the same time. So I think what I'm going to do is a diagnostic video on that Murray. So if you and really it's all tractors, but I'm gonna do a video on that because I think it would be very informative. I was laying there the other day and I was thinking about this crap on all the stuff I had to go through on that tractor, and I said, you know what? Why don't I just do one thorough video on the whole freaking thing, and you know, maybe you guys can find that useful later down the road. So as we got, you know, through the summer and we had our start date, you know, we were really wanting to get going until Rick showed up. Now,
and we did go get the stove.
Oh yeah, we did do a video on the stove. That. If you didn't see the video on Tammy's new stove, which we thought was propane when we got it.
Yeah, we thought it was propane.
But it wasn't. So I yanked the conversion kit off, which I have a video on the previous stove where I did a gas conversion. I yanked all the orifices off of that and put on her new stove. But yesterday or day before, when she operates that oven, and it's cycling, you can smell the propane.
You can get a propane smell.
So
that's not good.
I told her, I promised her that I would order a conversion kit for that stove, and I would redo all the orifices on it.
Right, because I'm using it. I mean, you know,
so you're going to get another gas stove conversion. But in this video here, what I didn't do in the last one that I did is I didn't emphasize the fact that we're not operating our gas stove off of the gas line like it was coming into
right.
a house.
Yeah, it's not a gas line. We have an actual propane tank.
Yeah, we got a little 15 or, well, we have several tanks. We'll run either the 15 or 20 pound tank or the 30-pound tank.
Yeah.
And hook the stove up to it, and that's how it operates.
Right. It is an open air.
We can literally take that stove anywhere out here on this property and set it up.
Right. It's literally, I mean,
use it.
When we say it's a open outdoor kitchen, it truly is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's completely open. Your fumes
It doesn't look outdoors when you're in there.
Yeah, when you're in there.
One time Tammy's in there cooking, right? And this guy left a comment. And he says, man, you should not be freezing in your own house.
You're right. That's not our house.
That is a pole barn. That is like 8 4x4s, T111.
And it didn't even have a door till Randy did the video to show y'all that he put a door on it. And I had raccoons in there every night.
Yep. And, you know, and that's another project we got coming up over the next month. I'm going to be renovating Tammy's.
Yeah, I'm running out of room. I am seriously running out of room.
How does a woman fill up a 10 by 20
I have done
pole barn with just kitchen stuff?
Yeah, I've done it.
I've got to go in there and build shelves. They're going to, you know, it's 20 foot long. And so I got to build shelves that are going to go up about 7, 8 feet, 7 foot, 6 maybe, up here, 7 foot, and go 20 feet. And I'm going to have, you know, like maybe 4 rows of shelves. I got to build her all those shelves. I got to move that fridge. I got to move that freezer so she can have all that wall. And I can't even walk around in there. We try to go do the videos and I can't even move.
But it's because I'm continuing to can, and I'm canning more, and there's just the two of us. So I really probably should back off on the canning a little bit, but we really enjoy the canned food, and, you know, it's cheaper than the grocery store food, tastes better, doesn't have anything in it that I didn't put in it.
And if you got an overabundance on certain vegetables and stuff, you know, why not put them up, right?
You know, and when we go to the farmer's market and they have like half a bushel of this or that or the other, and they're just about trying to give it away, I'm gonna take it. You know,
we brought back a whole case of zucchini.
And I made another case.
She did. We did the canning video, and not only did she do that canning video, we went through all those jars. Yeah. She had 12 or 14 of them.
I had 14.
And I did 14 batch.
More.
And if you guys hadn't seen that video on that zucchini relish and put it on a hot dog yet, you don't know what you're missing.
You will never buy relish.
I'm gonna take this time. I'm gonna take this time right now because I had something on my brain.
Okay.
And before I lose it, I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
All right. We are up to 5,727 subscribers.
Yay! Thank y'all.
As of today, and thank you guys so much.
Thank y'all.
You know, Tammy goes, when I started the channel without her, she says, "You think you can get to 1,000 subscribers?" And I had 200 in the first 2 months, and I said, "Well, yeah." She goes, "Well, I guess I like you." You know, there's some people out there that don't kind of like me. I'm a little bit maybe too type A for them. Yeah. Or maybe I talk too much. But if you're going to do videos, you got to talk a lot. Yeah. Yeah. So my dad says, all you do is sit there and run your mouth. And I said, well, if I did a video and just sat there and looked at them.
Yeah. Well, what are they?
How exciting is that?
Yeah. They ain't going to get nothing out of that.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, 5,700 subscribers. But now our channel, you know, and I'm an engineer by trade, okay? And so I think and I analyze a lot of different stuff. It doesn't matter what it is.
Your left brain.
My left and right brain work together, okay? I can swing a hammer with both hands. Are you rolling your eyes at me?
No, I said he's a left brain.
So, which is the creative side. But I go into analytics, and you're supposed to be able to use all that to kind of judge where, you know, you need to do stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Well,
I guess I don't pay any attention to that stuff.
Well, you know, I mean, it has a place in there. Oh, your audience watches these channels. And so you're supposed to be able to look at those channels and go back, oh, that's the kind of content they like. I don't know what our audience watches because there are no channels listed. After 3 years, there is not enough data to analyze our channels. Now, we do have a very
large library.
We have a diverse, very diverse, you know, when I did the channel.
Well, that's true. They say you need a niche.
Yeah,
you need a niche. Yeah. And we don't have a niche. I cook, he fixes.
Yeah, we do. We got a niche. Yes. We got the deep woods of North Florida.
Okay, there you go. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Everything else is kind of all over the board.
And when I named the channel, I actually named it after a song I wrote. Yeah. Okay. I had already written the song, and Tammy goes, well, what are you going to name the channel? And I said, well, All About Living. Well, what do you want to call it All About Living for? And I said, because it's all about living. You know, it's anything and everything that we do out here, all of the ups and downs and things that we've been through. You guys have heard all the stories from in the past. Some of it, you know, we don't want anybody to hear. Some of it, you know, it's good information. We've never gotten anything negative out of it.
Not really.
No. And so if you do go back and watch some of them old videos, you got to understand they're old videos. And they're cameras that weren't worth a crap.
Right.
Okay. And then eventually, you know, we've kind of upgraded, you know, the camera and our equipment and the video editing software. And I like to have fun editing software. You know, when I was in civil engineering, my whole thing was computers and drawing. Yeah. And
I hate them.
And
I can't even make my phone work.
I mean, I love doing the design work and the stuff on the videos on, you know, with the software.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean.
Yeah, he does. He'll go, Tammy, watch this. You know, when you see something cool on a video, you'll be like, watch this. I'm like, well, I watch it with everybody else because I really don't have anything to do with that part.
Well, Tammy really didn't actually like the way I was doing the videos in the beginning. You know, but she, because I did the music and I put the text up on the screen. She said, what do you got to have all that for?
I said, you got all
what
that
do you got to do this for? What do you got to do that for?
I said, nobody else does that crap. Quit it.
Nobody, and you're right. Nobody else does.
Yeah, this is my channel.
Yeah, this was Tammy's channel.
No, that's what you say. This is my channel.
No, I did not say that. I'm the one that's editing the videos.
Yeah.
But, you know, and then Tammy used to say, nobody cares about how you edit the videos. You know? And
I still don't think anybody cares, but he loves it. He loves it. He does.
No, I get comments, you know, every once in a while. Okay. Like the pinfish trap video I did. One guy said, that was epic. You know? So I said, like, cool.
Cool.
But one thing I do, and Betty, you know, I don't hear from her anymore. She suggested that we do an intro. While we're at it, oh yeah, before I say while we're at it, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. If you listen this long so far, you might as well. It's free. It doesn't cost anything, and it does help the YouTube algorithm identify whether you come back and watch a video or not. It'll go find somebody else that watches the same kind of stuff you do and recommend our videos to them. Yeah. In case you didn't know that, now you do. What was I saying?
I don't know. You were talking about your editing stuff.
The editing. Oh yeah. But when I do the editing, you know, I hear a lot of people talk about the intros. They get boring, so everybody skips through them. Right. Every single one of our intros are different.
Yeah.
So you don't get bored.
Right.
You never know what I'm going to come up with. So if you skip through the intros, shame on you.
You'll miss it.
Yeah, you'll miss it. I might do something real cool. Just learned a few things here recently. I don't know if you've noticed that or not. But, you know, and so I've incorporated them into the intros and stuff like that. You know, but there's not a whole lot that you can do with the videos that we kind of do out here. I mean, we're not like doing shopping things and got stars flying around and dollar bills flipping through the air. And but we do have some action shots in the kitchen. You know, and when I do the videos out here, I try to kind of blend them all together to make everything okay. All right. So anyway, I don't want to really get into that, but if we can just get you to hit that like button. If you've watched this far, just hit that like button so that I know that we need to keep doing this.
Yeah, we'll just keep making
and we'll keep making the videos. We used to come out and do this like about every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's, you know, kind of the same old. Yeah. And then we went to doing the lives. And Tammy really loves doing the lives. I did
enjoy the lives because, you know, you could ask me a question
and
I could answer it. And it's interaction versus not knowing what you want to hear or what you want to talk about. Or, you know, and Randy would every once in a while, you know, in the community post or whatever, say, you know, what do you want us to talk about, or what do you want us to do,
like
or what
recently,
do you want to
I know if you're watching this video, you've probably seen a post where I said, okay, we're going to go out and do what Tammy calls a sit down.
Yeah, I call them sit down.
This is where we come out. Not scripted. Talk about whatever comes up, whatever's on our mind. If somebody happens to leave, you know, a comment when I write the post saying, hey, why don't you talk to us a little bit about this or a little bit about that, or hey,
I'd like to see this. I'd like to see that. But
and if we can work it in, you know, to our you know, our schedule and our video, and we have something we can do to accommodate that, you know, we'll do it.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, we got 23 likes on that post. Yeah. And not one person left a comment
to say what they wanted to see. So that what you see is what you get.
I said, Tammy, they like the channel just the way it is. We ain't got to do nothing.
All right. What you see is what you get.
What you see is what WYSIWYG. WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. I remember that was when Windows initially came out, Windows 3.1, they called it WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. Whatever. So,
and I had to, back in for my birthday, I got to get new glasses.
Yeah, you guys did notice it. Tammy's got new glasses.
I have glasses, not cheaters, real glasses.
You know,
and I had to get a new driver's license because it expired.
And your picture looks so much better than your new driver's license.
Yeah, he said.
Tammy, when she got her driver's license,
this last time I
6 years or so ago,
I gave it one.
She looked like a deer in the headlight, and her mouth just went clean across.
Yeah.
That was funny. But anyway, her glasses really do look awesome on her.
I don't know about that.
Reading glasses.
They do look better than the reading glasses.
Yes, they do.
That's for sure.
Yes, they do. Oh, I got new glasses.
And
of course, you can't tell.
Much better.
I get a new pair out of the VA each year. And, you know, so I got me some new glasses last month too.
Yeah.
Let's see. You know, the boat is still an issue. It's on the thing that's kept me from working on that is the weeds are so tall. I can't get to it. So,
and the moolah.
So next week, if we got all the, I got everything I need to do to finish the bottom. If we can get all the weeds mowed down around it so I can get to it, I'll be putting the final coats of gel coat on it.
Right.
And I know you guys are getting tired of hearing about that boat.
Yeah, without ever seeing it.
Yeah, without. No, you can see it. I got videos on it. You know, where I flipped it over and I did all the grinding and sanding and stuff like that.
Oh, you did?
I do have all that. Oh. But the finished product with the fiberglassing and how I filled all the holes in and the methods I used, that video is forthcoming still. Okay. I still got the Durango. I need to get a radiator in it. I'm going to finish the camper. I'm going to renovate Tammy's. Oh, and we're going to paint and trim the outside.
Yeah, the outdoor kitchen's going to get a facelift.
Yeah.
It's got the ugliest green paint you have ever seen on the outside.
And no, I don't smoke. So I don't know why I'm getting this. might be remnants.
That's ragweed.
Remnants of the COPD from back when I did. I quit smoking probably about 3 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago.
He's not listening. It's ragweed.
Anyway, sorry about that. Excuse me. So anyway, that's about what sums it up and what's been going on. We're not going to go anywhere, guys. We're gonna be around for a while. We got a long way to go. Yeah. And if you've been following us on our journey, you know,
we're just gonna keep it going.
You know, we've had a lot of subscribers that have mentioned in their comments how they're moving out of the urban areas and getting out there on a piece of land. And so, you know, and getting back to the basics of life, which, you know, when we went through the circumstances we did way back when, you know, that's what we did. Yeah. We left it, you know, we were chasing a dream, but our dream actually ended up being
here.
Okay. We had always thought about getting a piece of land and getting back to the basics of life.
Yeah.
And so we spent the last 13 years out here with little or no income, trying to figure out how we're going to make it.
Yeah.
And
month to month to month.
Month to month, week to week. Box of crabs to the next box of crabs.
Yeah.
You know?
But we're still here.
And one crab trap to the next crab trap. And we're still here.
Yeah. And it's paid for.
And it's all paid for.
Hallelujah.
You know, we really don't have to, you know, worry about it. Now that my Social Security check is coming in, things have kind of leveled off a lot.
A lot.
And
at our age, if we wanted it, we've already got it. I mean, other than fixing parts and pieces, and
I just want to get everything I got that's broke fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to. That's what I want to do right now.
Yeah, yeah,
and
that too.
But we are not going to go anywhere. If you guys will hit that like button
again
and hit that subscribe button.
And then hit the hype button at the end of the video.
Don't forget that hype button too. That hype button gives the creator credit. Yeah. That's if you like. That's if you like the way that the video was put together.
Yeah.
You know, it's called a creator bonus.
Yeah.
So we've been getting some of those on some of the recent videos that we've done, and I didn't know they actually existed.
Yeah.
Until I watched the video one time. I hit that like button, and then I saw the hype.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. I don't, really not a whole lot as far as getting caught up. What we've been doing and why we hadn't been around lately. Okay, we do have a lot of videos on there. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to say earlier. Honey. Remember I asked you what I was going to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. What I'd like to do right now, if you watch this video, is cross-pollinate all of our content. Yeah, we was talking about our content, if you'll remember.
Okay.
Or we were trying to.
Okay.
But like I said, All About Living is all about everything that we do, right? I mean, Tammy does her cooking, and I do the fixing on all the crap around here. And any new projects and stuff that we do that's going to help us maintain our personal sustainability, that's what we're going to do videos about. Right. And so what I was trying to say earlier, as far as channels that our viewers watch, we're supposed to see those and then go say, oh, that's what they like to see. Well, we do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
We do cooking, we build crab traps, we fix trucks, we fix tractors, we do gardening. It's what our life and our journey is all about.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You just want to follow along with our little journey here.
Yeah. And I'm not so worried about it'd be great to have, a lot of subscribers and stuff like that. But, we got enough subscribers to fill up like 50 jumbo jets right now. Okay.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we'll pick them up as we go along. My Fix-It videos are doing really good. They're continually getting views. We're getting more subscribers. Tammy's canning and cooking videos are continually getting views and continually getting subscribers. And we're picking up more new friends along the way.
Yeah.
So if you want to become a part of our community, and if you want to be our friend, hit that like button. Okay? That's what it's going to be. We actually have a video we're going to be putting together. It's going to be a semi-sit down. We're going to semi-sit down and talk about it. Yeah, because that's the sustainability versus
we do want to
self-sustainability video that I want to do, because I had a revelation and you guys aren't going to want to miss that.
Yeah.
So y'all take care. Like, subscribe, and share.
And we will see you when we see you
in the next video.
Bye.
How's that?
That's good.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Okay, as long as you had fun.
Okay.
So long.